simple. What do you do with a thing like that in a situation that you're in?
Haven't even looked at it.
Where do you put it?
It's in my mom's basement. She's moved a couple of times and it's in her basement.
That's all for this edition of Dateline. We'll see you again next Friday at 9, 8 Central. And of course, I'll see you each weeknight for the NBC Nightly News. I'm Lester Holt. For all of us at NBC News, good night.
Your one news source. This is NewsCenter1.
Good evening, I'm Shad Olson. This is NewsCenter1 at 10. None of us will ever forget where we were on this day in 2001 as the worst terror attack in U.S. history unfolded before our very eyes. 14 years have now passed since the events of 9/11, but as people all over the country and the world pause today to remember the nearly 3,000 American lives lost, for some it seemed only like yesterday. NBC's Kate Snow reports.
Every year we hear the names read out loud, and it never gets any easier.
Stephen Paul Chupnick.
Connor Gavigan's father worked for Cantor Fitzgerald. We first told his story when he was born, 1 month after 9/11. Now he's 14 years old.
If I were to have one wish in this world, it would be to meet my dad. Although I never met him, from what I have heard, he was a great man.
And in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, there's a new ritual this year with the opening of a brand new memorial, a wall of photos as the centerpiece, 40 feet high, 1 foot for every life lost. Our own Pentagon correspondent Jim Miklaszewski was invited to speak, struggling as he recalled being at the Pentagon 14 years ago today.
It became a makeshift morgue.
He honored the men and women on Flight 93 who stopped their plane from hitting the nation's capital.
While all of us were writing only the first page of 9/11 history, the 40 on Flight 93 were writing their enduring legacy.
Ed Root's cousin, Lorraine Bay, was the senior flight attendant on board.
The wounds never completely heal. We go on, we adapt, we do the best we can.
For some, it was a day of service, a day to pause and reflect in silence. 14 years have passed. It seems like yesterday. America will never forget.
And as we look back 14 years ago on the act of terror that changed America, lives were shattered, but the American spirit was not broken. In remembrance of the lives lost during the devastating 9/11 attacks, South Dakota Governor Dennis Daugaard asking that all flags in our state be flown at half-staff today. And while lowered flags blow in the breeze, other monuments symbolic to the greatness of our nation also taking time to remember the event that changed this country. Mount Rushmore, one of the most moving and visible monuments to the men who helped shape our country and our history. Visitors to Rushmore today standing in silence under the shadow of that majestic mountain. Early this morning, reflecting on the past and sharing their memories of 9/11. One man was working in New York City, only 5 miles away from where the tragedy unfolded at Ground Zero.
Because I was working in New York City for New York City Transit at the time. It's like, what's going on? What's happening? And of course, the fighter jets overhead, going up and down over the Hudson River, and just it's like, what's going on in the world? So it was scary. It was definitely scary.
And as visitors to Mount Rushmore today offered solemn thoughts on the 9/11 attacks, another area monument showing its appreciation for men and women in uniform. Crazy Horse taking time out today to extend a thank you to all our men and women in uniform who contribute to the safety and security of our nation. That monument holding a Thanks to Our Heroes event that took place today and runs as well tomorrow and Sunday. All military, police, EMTs, and firefighters can camp for one night and receive the next night for free as part of that ritual. And in a symbolic gesture, the Republican-led House voted against the Iran nuclear deal today. After a 3-hour debate, the House voting 269 to 162 to reject the deal. That vote will not stop President Obama from moving forward with that agreement. About 24 Democrats breaking ranks with Obama and registering their disapproval during that debate. The Iran nuclear deal was decided on Thursday when Senate Democrats voted to uphold the accord. In doing so, they overcame GOP opposition and granted Obama a political victory on his top foreign policy priority, and assured that any legislation disapproving of the accord will never make it to the president's desk. Thursday, 146 members of the House voicing support of the agreement. That was enough to uphold a presidential veto should GOP legislation against the deal actually go through. Congresswoman Kristi Noem taking part in that vote today against President Obama's nuclear deal with Iran. Noem saying that the president's agreement with Iran fails to stop Iran from acquiring nuclear weapon capabilities. And ultimately, she says, it undermines the security of the United States and our allies. Senate Democrats voting yesterday to uphold the accord with Iran, overcoming heavy GOP opposition to hand Obama a victory on that top foreign policy priority. U.S. Senator John Thune praising the Senate's passage of legislation that will extend a measure preventing the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services from enforcing direct supervision policy for outpatient therapeutic services. What that boils down to is that this regulation, which has been slammed by many as a harmful measure that would jeopardize access to therapy services in rural areas, Thune says that states like South Dakota need flexibility in order to convince and continue delivering quality outpatient therapy services. The legislation clarifies that general supervision of most outpatient therapeutic services be undertaken by a physician or non-physician practitioner, and that be sufficient for rural hospital services. And here's a look at today's markets on Wall Street. And we end this trading week on an up note, and that 103-point gain that you see right there is enough to drag the Dow Jones into the black for the entirety of the week. This is the first overall positive week that we've seen in the last 6 among the major indexes, and everything in the black today as well. The NASDAQ rising 26 to 48.22, S&P 500 also rising 9 points to 1961, and gold is up $2.80 to $1,106.10 on this day of trade. Well, it's hard to believe with weather like this that a blizzard can happen, but we all know, as we remember just a couple of years ago, feeling that way as well. Our Caroline Patrica says that now can be a good time to plan for disaster, and there's help that's being provided over this weekend.
Chad, that's exactly correct. We're approaching the anniversary of the October blizzard that devastated such a large area and remains fresh in the minds of many. Now, National Preparedness Month is this month, so it's a great time to get prepared for such disasters that we all know right here in South Dakota can happen at any time. Now, tomorrow, with the help of the Pennington County Emergency Management Team, they'll be providing area residents tips on how to prepare for such disasters.
It's a good time for people to remember that things do happen, not just terrorist events, but just natural disasters, things with the weather, whatever that can be. So this is just a fun event for the family. We're going to have free hot dogs, popcorn, just lots of fun for you to just walk around and enjoy and talk to some of the responders in our county and see what they do and see it up close and personal.
And so we'll have more coverage of that event, and if you can't make it, of course, you can tune in tomorrow night to NewsCenter1 at 10, and we'll bring you everything that you need to know. But until then, we'll send things back to you in the studio, Shad.
Our Caroline Patricus reporting tonight. That event taking place Saturday from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m., but there's more happenings around the hills over the weekend as well. That includes Keystone's Holy Terror Days, the town celebrating the history of Keystone, which of course began back in the Gold Rush days. Lots of events taking place there, from ugly truck contests to parades and live music. Plus, tomorrow morning at Memorial Park in Rapid City, the Humane Society of the Black Hills hosting the Woofstalk event. Woofstalk. And finally, if you're into something a little more exciting, or at least a little louder, you'll find loud noise and exhaust fumes taking over the Black Hills Speedway with what's being called the Monster X Tour. And you can keep it right here for our weekend coverage of those events and so much more right here on NewsCenter1 and the weekend edition with Caroline Patricus coming up over the weekend. Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio joining us as we put a capper on what's been a beautiful Friday.
A great Friday. Should be a great weekend. It's going to be a quiet weekend as well as far as weather is concerned. No noises from Mother Nature, folks. Just plenty of sunshine. Here's a look at some of the high temperatures we had today. Generally in the middle 70s in the lower elevations. A little bit cooler up in the higher elevations. 72 Spearfish was the high there. 68 in Custer. Temperatures tomorrow, a little bit warmer than those numbers you're looking at. Temperatures Sunday, a little bit warmer yet. We could see temperatures in the 90s. Sunday and Monday.
Sounds like a good weekend. Yeah. And we'll get more details on it coming up in Bob's forecast in just a bit. We're back with more news after the break, right here on News Center 1 at 10.
This is News Center 1 with Chad Olson. Sports with Justin Wickersham. And weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
It's Fearless Fisher's Labor Day sale. Through Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores, everything's on sale. And they're going to let you take your brand new furniture purchases home and you won't pay a penny in interest charges with 52 months no interest financing. That's right, you'll pay no interest till January 2020 on furniture purchases and 28 months financing on TVs and appliances. Keep your checks, keep your cash, and keep your credit card. Because you can buy new furniture for your home with 52 months no interest. But hurry, the Labor Day sale ends Saturday at all 3 Fisher stores on West Main and Rapid City. Fearless prices, football fields of selection.
What I love about bow hunting is the challenge, the physical challenge, the mental challenge. I love the fact that it's not easy. 12 years it took me to shoot a trophy whitetail buck. It's what I breathe, eat, sleep, bow hunting. When I'm working with a customer, I want my passion to rub off on them. I am Brandon Carlson, and I'm one of the archery experts at Shields.
Do you have a hard time with decisions? Is your favorite color all the colors mixed together? When you take multiple choice tests, do you just fill in all the above for every answer because who even really knows? Then Arby's new sliders are for you. 5 fun sandwiches for $1.29 each. Arby's, we have the meats.
On September 28th, Rushmore Honda is closing their doors and moving to our new location. We'd rather sell our inventory than move it. You'll save big on over 110 used cars, trucks, and SUVs, imports, and domestics, including 35 Honda certified pre-owned. Buy a 2010 Dodge Journey SXT all-wheel drive, $10,995, an 09 Toyota Yaris, $59,995, or an 11 Chevy Impala LS, $10,995. Shop early for best selection. Expect more, get more at Rushmore Honda. Still open at 123 Omaha and online at rushmorehonda.com.
It's Carpet One's Labor Day sale. Through Saturday, install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation, whether you carpet one room or a whole house. Installation is just $99. See store for details. Plus, save up to $500 off on select products, including carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl plank, and ceramic. And get no interest till 2020. Install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation. But hurry, the Labor Day sale ends Saturday at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City. Beautiful, made affordable.
A new program introduced last month called Every Kid in a Park encourages people to get out and enjoy our national parks, which we all know there's no shortage of right here in the Black Hills. Our Erica Horvatine tonight has a story.
A new, one-of-a-kind program launched by President Obama will excite fourth graders across the nation. As of September 1st, children who are in fourth grade will be able to explore any federal recreation area, including national parks, for free. Children can go online to www.everykidinapark.gov, complete a few tasks, and download their voucher. When they bring their voucher to a national park, it will be exchanged for a permanent card that is reusable at the national parks until the August 31st following their fourth grade school year. The sky is the limit. Why fourth graders only?
It's at a time when they are the most open to learning about natural systems and learning about culture, and they're excited about all those things. So fourth grade, it's the ideal grade to get them out and learning.
The initiative will provide fun and valuable learning experiences.
President Obama wanted to do this, wanted to get every kid outside to get them healthier, to get them connected with their environment. This is their country. They should know it. When you're talking about national parks, you are talking about United States history, culture, natural resources.
With the program in place, every child moving through the fourth grade will have a chance to take full advantage of the national parks for years to come. The program is set in hopes that all children of future generations will appreciate the protected lands of our country.
When they learn, they become stewards, and they grow up to be adults that protect those areas.
Children can attend any of the 2,000 federal recreation areas with their families, and educators can participate with their students through field trips. The rules of admission unique to each park. Erica Horvatine, NewsCenter1.
And still to come right here with beautiful temperatures like we've had the last few days. It makes for a great weekend to get outdoors and enjoy some of those beautiful sights that we know we're so richly blessed with right here in our beautiful Black Hills. Bob Riggio gives you the rundown on what to expect exactly in terms of packing your weekend wardrobe and back into the work week next week as well. His full forecast coming up after the break right here on NewsCenter1 at 10.
During truck season at your local Ford stores, you can get an amazing deal on America's best-selling trucks. And behind the wheel of a Ford truck, things just get done. The work finished. Your cargo safe. The trip taken. The time to buy today. During truck season, get 0% financing for 72 months. Or get up to $9,061 in total savings on built Ford Tough trucks. Hurry in and save during truck season. Going on now at your local Ford stores.
I'm a fan of this plateau.
I'm a fan of things that go.
I'm a fan of all things kitschy.
I'm a fan of Lionel Richie. Hello. I'm a fan of DQ. I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
Bakes.
DQ Bakes. I'm a fan of warm ciabatta.
I'm a fan of cold and hotter.
Melty snacks on my snack break.
I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
New artisan-style sandwiches, snack melts, and desserts. Hot out of the oven and only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
I'm a fan.
Your everyday banking should never interfere with your everyday life. Bank West puts you in control of your money, wherever you are and whenever you need it. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed.
You've got priorities, things that need to be taken care of, and things to pay attention to. It's not easy, but you're making it work. At First Interstate Bank, we know the drill, and just as others are relying on you, you can rely on us to help keep you doing what you do best. Your world's a busy one, full of all kinds of financial choices. You've got people depending on you to make those decisions, and then make breakfast. Financial success on the go? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
They come from different worlds, each with a particular set of skills. Midco Extreme Internet, Midco Preferred Cable. Agents on a not-so-secret mission to save the world from slow internet and bad cable. But at only $89 a month for 12 months, there's a price on their heads. Don't miss this blockbuster event. Click happiestdevices.com.
This weather brought to you by Black Hills Power.
This is NewsCenter1 Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Here's a photo of the Black Hills 1 year ago today. One of our earliest snowfalls, a summertime snowfall. I would guess about a couple of inches in some areas up in the Black Hills. We also have a shot of Mount Rushmore on September the 11th, 2014. You can see the snow on this tree right here, and the faces, oh, they look like they're a little bit cold. They're crying up there. Yeah, 1 year ago today, and here in Rapid City, a trace of snow was reported as well. Not today, not this weekend, not next week at all. We're going to expect summer-like temperatures. 75, for example, that's the high. We're a couple of degrees below normal, 78, 42, the low temperature. Sun will be coming up, 627, 710. The sun goes down over here at Rapid City out at the airport. Just a few clouds, 54, not bad. Winds are calm at the present time. Spearfish, clear skies, 54 there as well. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 8. High temperatures across the country. The cool spot, once again, right around the Great Lakes. That's so typical. We get these lows that kind of just spin around in this area around Lake Erie for a few days, and that just continues to pump in some cooler temperatures. I ought to know. I lived in Chicago for too many years, and it just stays rather chilly there. 64 in Minneapolis, 67 was the high in Chicago, 94 Dallas, 72 in New Orleans. Temperatures rather warm over the desert southwest, 102 in Phoenix, 90 Salt Lake City. Seattle, a little bit warm up there, 81 degrees. Here's the big picture, some heavy rains down in the Houston area, San Antonio, and down south in Texas, associated with this leading edge of the cooler air. and that caused some street flooding in Houston. There's some showers over here in the Ohio Valley area, but the rest of the country, let me get all the way out of the way. There you go. You can see the rest of the country pretty clear. We could thank these two big, huge blue H's for that. This is tomorrow. Again, plenty of sunshine for us. Temperatures a little warmer than today. And then on Sunday, again, you can see just clear skies everywhere with the exception of the Northeast, maybe a few little showers over there. But the weekend for everybody in the country, for the most part, we're going to enjoy a rather nice weekend with mostly clear skies and warm temperatures. Here we go. Here's a future satellite radar. Let's see where we're going to go here. We stop it at 11 p.m. tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine, as I said, and I'll say it again. Plenty of sunshine on Sunday. Here you go. We're marching right on through Sunday. As you can see, boop, there's the sun. No clouds. Can't find a cloud anywhere in the state. It's going to be difficult to find too many clouds anywhere in the good old USA. High temperatures today, generally in the 70s. A little bit cooler out east. Look at these temperatures here. We see those temperatures in the 60s all up and down the eastern tier of counties. And it's going to stay cool over there tomorrow. Again, temperatures in the 60s, while we'll have temperatures in our neck of the woods in the 70s, lower 80s on Saturday. And then Sunday, let's warm it up. There you go. See those temperatures in the 90s. Even East River will warm up a little bit as well. The forecast for tomorrow, lots of sunshine. Spearfish 78, 76, Custer 82, Pine Ridge. Elsewhere, Hill City 75, 82, Belle Fourche, 81, Hot Springs, 80. Way out there in the prairies in Dupree. 48 tonight. Should be a very comfortable night. Mostly clear, cool, plenty of stars tonight. And tomorrow, we're going to warm it up to around 81, I believe, is what we have. A lot of sunshine, so this warming trend begins tomorrow and Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, as reflected on the 7-day. Tomorrow night, 54, mostly clear, mild, winds, light tomorrow, light on Sunday. We don't expect the winds to be very strong. 90 on Sunday, 92 on Monday, so there you have it. No snow in that forecast, folks. 89 on Tuesday, and then we cool it off Wednesday, Thursday. Possibility of a few showers, middle 70s on Friday. ClickBigDeals.com. This is a good one. I mean, there's some coupons there that you folks need to take advantage of. Get a full-service oil change at Corey's Tire Factory for just $20. And Corey's is located on Campbell Street here in Rapid City. A $20 oil change. That's a good deal.
That is a good deal. And as you and I talked about at 5:30, now is the time you got to be changing your to your winter weight oil.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
Put in the lighter oil so you don't end up with
jelly.
End up with Vaseline in your oil pan.
That's right. If you didn't do it last year, you'd have got caught with all the snow and the
wrong
oil in the old automobile.
It's not fun.
No.
Us farm boys, we kind of think about that, sometimes. That's not good stuff to run into. Still to come right here, week 3 of the high school football season. And from Spearfish to Hot Springs, Justin has scores and highlights coming up next in NewsCenter1 Sports.
Work hard for your money. During our Labor Day sale, enjoy the fruits of your labor with a new HD TV or appliance from Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances and get 28 months no interest. Get an LG 42-inch LED TV for only $369, a $130 savings. Or a Samsung front-load steam washer or steam dryer, now only $699 each piece when you buy the pair, a $600 savings on the pair. Fisher's guarantees the lowest prices. Plus, through Saturday, get 28 months no interest and Labor Day sale pricing at Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances in Fisher Home Galleries on West Main, Rapid City.
It's the first chill in the air. It's the season you wait for all year. It's Cabela's Season Countdown Sale. Save big with our one-shot deals Friday through Sunday only. Get $110 off a Cabela's half-horsepower commercial-grade grinder, $40 off a Big Game Guardian XL 2-man ladder stand, $120 off a Cajun Injector double-door smoker, and 35% off select Cabela's Camo rainwear. It's your favorite time of year, so don't miss Cabela's Season Countdown Sale. Going on now. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
What makes Liberty Superstores a dealership for the people? People with more insight, more options, more respect, more heart. We eagerly serve the frustrated, the hardworking, the people. We believe everyone deserves to drive a nicer, newer car, and that's what makes us for the people. Liberty Superstores.
Relax your mind and your body with a great night's sleep. Get a better night's sleep on a new mattress. Through Saturday, during Simply Sleep Better's Labor Day sale, when you purchase Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattresses, you'll get the matching box spring free, along with bonus savings on many models for a total savings of up to $480. Purchase a new Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattress and get the box spring free. Beauty Rest, living life fully charged. Plus, through Saturday, get your new mattress set with no interest till January 2020. Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better.
This is NewsCenter1 Sports with Justin Wickersham.
Well, St. Thomas More has been one of the most successful West River teams on the gridiron over the past several years. In fact, the Cavaliers made their 6th trip to the state finals last year since 2004. Well, this year the Cavs are off to a great start with 2 impressive wins to start the season. And tonight the Cavaliers continued their conference portion of their schedule with a showdown against the Hot Springs Bison. We'll pick up the action in the first quarter with the Cavaliers up 10-0. Preston Arity is sacked by Hot Springs' Preston Binford for a loss of 4 yards, and that forced St. Thomas More to punt the ball away. Jumping ahead to the second quarter now, the Bison on their own 21-yard line. Morgan Harkless airs it out and is intercepted by Jake Anderoot at midfield. Later on, with under 5 minutes to play in the first half, Arity hooks up with a wide-open Alec Keegan for a 36-yard touchdown. 17-0, the Cavaliers on top at that point, and third-ranked St. Thomas More goes on to beat Hot Springs tonight. 37-6 is your final score. Meanwhile, 5th-ranked Custer celebrated homecoming this evening by entertaining the Red Cloud Crusaders. On the opening kickoff here, Anthony Jones back to return it for the Wildcats. He brings it back out to the 24-yard line where he gets rocked by Red Cloud's Tyler Wright. But the Wildcats would later cap off their opening drive with a 10-yard run here by quarterback Alex Kortemeyer. The extra point was good, so Custer goes up 7-0 with 6:54 left in the first quarter. Red Cloud with the ball now. The quarterback, Marty Richards, in trouble, but he dumps this one off to Kobe O'Rourke, who picks up a first down and more. In fact, a 32-yard pass. However, the drive would later stall, and Custer, by the way, goes on to win this one big over Red Cloud. Final score 31-6. Elsewhere around the state, Huron picks up its first win of the year with a 27-point victory over Sturgis. Also, Rapid City Stevens falls to Aberdeen Central in a close one, 21-18. The Golden Eagles have now won 2 in a row. In other action, Brookings hammered the Douglas Patriots by 41 points tonight, 54-13. And Lee Deadwood spoils Bennett County's homecoming, 22-18 is your final score. Meanwhile, Belfouche improves to 3-0 on the year with a 52-point win over Mobridge Pollock. Plus, St. Francis Indian shut out Pine Ridge this evening. Final score 38-0. Back to more action now. Spearfish squared off against Rapid City Central tonight. First quarter action, Spartan ball. Corey Hoffman with the quarterback keeper picks up 14 yards and put the Spartans at the goal line for the first down. Next play now. Hoffman hands it off to Zeph Irion, who drives through the line and gets the ball just over the goal line for the touchdown. That made it 7-0. Second quarter action now. Central with the ball. Caleb Walton Blandon gives it to Jaleel Snipes, who is met by the Spartan defender, Jeremiah Harmon. He's taken down for a loss of about 6 yards on the play. Central again now, third down, and Walton Blandon with the pass to Derek Tiller. But he's stopped by, Sean Warnick and Jackson Rosencrantz. And Central would have to settle for a 21-yard field goal. And Spearfish, though, holds on to beat Central tonight. Final score 25-23. Back to more scores now. Bison knocked off Hill City by 12. Final score 28-16. Also, Rapid City Christian played Wall for the first time in several years, and Paul McLaughlin threw for 3 touchdowns to help lead the Comets over the Eagles 21-12. Elsewhere, second-ranked Harding County hammered New Underwood by 40 points, plus Faith. No problem with Newell. The Longhorns win that one by 54. It was winner all over Wagner. Final score 56-6. And Edgemont outlasts Hay Springs, Nebraska tonight by a final score of 41-35. We've posted more football scores on our website at newscenter1.tv. Moving on to girls tennis now, where Rapid City Central earned another victory today. The Cobblers edged Brookings 5-4, but then lost to Watertown 9-0. Shifting gears to women's volleyball in the Upper Iowa Tournament. Despite 16 kills from Michaela Reese, the Hard Rockers suffered a disappointing loss to Minot State 3-2. The Rockers also lost to St. Cloud State in straight sets. And at the Augustana Showcase in Sioux Falls, Augustana down to Black Hill State 3-1. But then the Yellow Jackets bounced back to beat Minnesota Crookston in 5 sets. And finally tonight, the Rapid City Rush announced today the re-signing of defenseman Jeremy Gates for the upcoming season. Gates scored 9 points in 18 games last season for the Rush. Gates is the 8th defenseman signed for next season and the 5th to return from last year. In addition, Rapid City also signed defenseman Dallas Earhart and Jonathan Narbonne this week as well. And that's a look at sports. We'll be right back in a moment.
Papa Murphy's pizzas are hot because you bake all those fresh pizza ingredients in your own oven. And you can taste the difference. When it cools a little, of course. Fill your table with an almost too hot Papa's Perfect Pizza. The best combination of half premium pepperoni, half Hawaiian. Just $9 for a large. Fresh made, fresh baked. Papa Murphy's. Love at 425 degrees.
It's your opportunity for a new career. Attend the Rushmore Honda Career Fair Saturday, September 12th from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive. We're growing, moving to a brand new facility, and looking for motivated people who can deliver top-notch service to our customers. We need sales associates, service, lube and auto body technicians, customer service reps, and administrative staff. To learn more, attend our career fair on Saturday from 9 till noon at the Hilton Garden Inn on Mall Drive, or apply online at rushmorehonda.com.
Add style to any room with Patriot Lighting from Menards. The Minor Collection features a bronze finish with clear seated glass. This 3-light vanity is $79 and this 4-light chandelier is only $159. Add style with self-stick vinyl floor tiles from Armstrong. It's easy to install, just peel and stick. Clear Creek features a lifetime warranty and 6 patterns. The Abingdon series comes in 2 colors and styles. Get your choice, just 89 cents each.
Save big money at Menards.
This homecoming, our Wildcats take on the Red Cloud Crusaders. Join the following businesses in showing your team spirit.
The Bavarian Inn wishes our Wildcats good luck.
On the Rocks Chop House says, "Go Wildcats."
Drive 'em hard from Rocky Knolls Golf Course.
Western Skies Real Estate loves our Wildcats.
Show your team spirit and cheer on your Wildcats at homecoming September 11th at 6 p.m.
Well, if you love pizza, and what kind of question's that? Who doesn't love pizza? You may be in luck with a new campaign announced earlier today. The Rapid City Police Department and Papa John's are partnering to reward law-abiding behavior in Rapid City. We'll try to spell this out. Rewarding those people with free pizza gift cards for their courteous actions, for helping others, and for obeying the law. The goal behind the initiative, titled "You Got Caught Doing Something Right," is to encourage people to help others and to do the right thing. Officers of the Rapid City Police Department will be on the lookout for citizens actively following the law. Examples could include something as simple as crossing the street in a crosswalk, wearing a helmet while riding a bicycle, or properly leashing a dog while out on a walk. Okay. So
I got to work on those. That's for sure, man.
I don't know if it might be a while till I get some pizza.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Me too. All right, let's look at the 7-day. 81 tomorrow, 91 Sunday and Monday, and 89 on Tuesday. It's going to be a hot, dry weekend.
And it looks like maybe one of the last boating weekends as well. Before we end our broadcast tonight, it is September 11, 2015. And as we do each and every year on the anniversary of 9/11, we leave you tonight with a live look at Ground Zero in New York City. And you see there the New York City skyline illuminated tonight, as it should be, in the colors of red, white, and blue. That's our newscast for tonight. May we always remember, and may we never forget. Have a great night.
One, two, three, four courses for only $1.29 each. And dessert too. Arby's, we have the meats.
She said yes. You're the best man.
I got this. Nissan Sentra. With push-button start, Bose Premium Audio, and hands-free text messaging assistant. Choose Sentra, J.D. Power's highest-ranked compact car in initial quality. Get 0% APR for up to 72 months. Sentra, step it up.
You're the man.
Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites.
You've certainly put in the effort. You started from scratch and have made something that you want to see last well into the future. Maybe someday you'll call it a legacy, But for now, you've just got to get the bread out, the door open, and the bills paid. Having someone at your side who understands where you've been and where you want to go can make all the difference. Small business success? It's bigger than banking. It's you and I together.
Each day is a race against time. The winners are the ones who find time to laugh and play and dream. They celebrate adventure, friendships, and new opportunities. Scheels can help you with fashion that's timely, whether you're far away or close to home. This is your time. This is your year. Scheels.
Wake up with your friends on NewsCenter1 today. We can't make you a morning person, but we can make your morning. Join your friends weekday mornings on NewsCenter1 today.